Okay, so we're gonna do some beer can chicken today, and the number one thing you do is get some spice all mixed together in a bag. Get your spice all mixed together. Every spice in your cabinet will do. And the first thing you do, make yourself a little toddy, because it's gonna be a while you cook. Okay. Couple things people don't know is you go to get your briquettes going, and you got to have your paper and stuff to start your briquettes right. Don't forget to use your leftover bag. There's nothing wrong with using your leftover Kingsford bag to start your briquettes. That works just fine. Now that you got your Kingsford bag stuck in the bottom of your briquette starter, I want to give another little hint to people that they don't maybe not know is you're gonna put your briquettes in there. I want everybody to know that in a Weber barbecuer only, usually only in a Weber, it shuts down the heat so good that you can actually reuse your briquettes. You know the ash coming out of there? Well, the rest of them things are just good. I like to put the remaining briquettes right in there. Those things will relight and work just fine. Now you notice I only put some in there because I'm going to put some brand new on top of that. But I like to reuse my old briquettes only in a Weber. If I use my other barbecuer over here, Charbroil, there's so much air in there, those things will ash out completely. But if you use a Weber and you shut her down as soon as you're done, them coals will go out so fast you can actually reuse them. Anyway, that's tip number 2, making a beer can chicken. So we got the briquettes in the briquette starter there, and I put the used briquettes in the bottom, and I put some new ones in the middle, and I got some other ones that we used before, used briquettes on top. They'll work just fine, and you're saving yourself some money. And I had leftovers from last beer can chicken I did before, so I put them in my side burners. For some reason, these Webers just work so good for beer can chicken. So those things, you put your hot coals on those and they'll start up. Oh man, you want to cook your chicken about 450 degrees. Get your old torch going. Come over. Light your leftover charcoal Kingsford bag for paper underneath there. Get that going. You let them briquettes get to going. Shut her down. Now, time to go and put a rub on the chicken. And just because we're starting the briquettes and they're smoking pretty good, and you got your underneath the canopy there, just another tip. Always make sure you shut your screen door. Otherwise, the smoke might go in your home. Anyway, tip number 3. Don't ever forget, wash your hands. Getting ready to spice up, put a rub on your chicken. Just put the briquettes on, started the smoker. Wash up really good. And now we're getting ready to do the chicken. Okay, well, you got your liver out of there, you got your gizzard, your heart, and you got all your spices mixed together. Getting ready to do a beer can chicken. Just take all your spices, you wash your hands, man, just put it all over there. Rub it on there, looking so good. Sprinkle it nice and heavy. Get it down in its armpits, the leg pits. Let me tell you what I like to do is go in here next to the breast, take my fingers, break that skin off in there, take that spice, dump it right in there, rub it in there on that breast, right inside the skin. Nothing wrong with that. You do that on all 4 sides, put it upper sides of the breast, and you go down to the bottom side, do the same thing, poke your skin in, your hand in there, right between the skin and the meat. Take you some spice, just dump it right in there and then rub it in there. Now you're getting some spice and meat right on that breastbone. Do that on 4 sides of the breast, both top and bottom, and then do all over the chicken. It'll be good. Okay, we got the rub on the chicken. It's all over the chicken. I wanted to point out a couple more things. One is enjoy yourself as you cook. Have a good time as you cook. Love that. Put the spice in there. I want to let you know, you got some leftover spice, whatever, just throw it all in the cavity, right in the cavity. I got it spiced all the way around. I got the spice in the breast, up and down sides. Put it in the cavity and rub it in there. That's really good. Then I got me some stout beer. Nice stout beer. Any beer will work, but I like to use a darker beer or stout beer. I usually use a Heineken. And I want to step number, another little secret is, these cans are too tall. You put this in here, put it on your barbecue, it stands up. The chicken's too high, it hits the top of your lid. So I cut the top off of an old Coke can I used today with a little drink, if you know what I mean. Then you put your beer in there. Fits real good. Put it right inside your thing there, your holder. Take your chicken, shove it right over the beer. Sits right under just right. You have the legs come out from underneath it. That's going to be really good. And I want to let you know, I take the spice out of this bag and rub it on the chicken and put them in the cavity. Then I take the liver and the heart and the gizzard stuff and put it right in that spice bag and just let it sit in there and get all that spice in there. We'll cook that up later in some tinfoil and some butter on the cube too. That'd be great. Put that right in the sink, nothing will happen. Now it's time to wait for the briquettes to be ready. Let that chicken set good 30 minutes, 40 minutes at least. I like to do it while the briquettes are getting ready. That's 30, 40 minutes set. I like to do it for a couple hours if you can, but if you don't, you're in a hurry like I am today, you just shove this in there and wait till the briquettes are ready. It'll be good to go. Anyways, you got some people coming over. You're in a little bit of a hurry to get your briquette going too. So you got your old mix of new and used briquettes in there. It's all good. Take a little bit more of your bag off of here. I like to rip it apart. Separate it. There's 3 different bags in a carpet bag if you didn't know. The paper. And stripped up little pieces. Make sure you don't burn your hand, but it ain't going that hard yet. Put some more paper underneath there. You know, it'll get going within 45 minutes or half an hour even, but you put a little more paper underneath there, it'll start a little bit faster. You know, if you're in a hurry. If you're not, just enjoy another cocktail. Let it happen. Alright. Well, nothing left to do except let the briquettes get going. Yeah, flames coming up through the top. Very nice like now. If we did the second burn on the paper, nice. Looking good. Half a cocktail away. Okay, so anyway, getting ready to dump the briquettes. The fire's coming out of it pretty good. And we're getting ready to dump them out. Tell you what, a friend of mine over at Highsmith Inc. Garage, he made this briquette dumper for me. It gets very high, and I sure could use some good gloves for my birthday. Let me tell you what. But anyway, let's take these things out of here. And we're going to dump them over here. Half on one side. You can see I already got some. You can see I already got some still old briquettes left. They'll catch on fire, but this is on top. Dump it. Just try and get the best you can. Half on each side. Some in the middle don't hurt nothing. Call that good. You put the lid on there, let everything clean. And watch it get up to 450 degrees. Got your vents 100% open in the bottom. Perfect. Let's let this baby heat up. I'll keep the vents open. 100% open. Let her heat up. Right on. Okay, we got the briquettes on. Things are heating up. About ready time to put chicken on. You need your 3 things. You need your chicken. Been sitting on a rub like for nice 30 minutes or so. Briquettes getting ready. Looking. I mean, that looks awesome to me. I mean, that's professional. Got your 2 forks. Got to have your 2 forks and a piece of tin foil. Because even though that you use a smaller pop can instead of that tall can, it might still touch the top of your Weber lid. Remember that. piece of tinfoil hit the top of your chicken. All right. Okay, so it's time. 375 degrees and crawling up. Got your forks out, got your tongs out, get your big old, grab the bottom of the beer itself and the chicken in one fork. It's a tricky situation. Gotta get this right. Grab the chicken with one and the beer with the other. Put it right on the middle of the grill. Right there in the middle. Perfect, 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 perfect. And like I said, you gotta have a piece of tinfoil on top. Only for about 100 degrees or so though, then it'll go down. Perfect. You the barbecue know what I'm talking about. Nice. Don't forget, always clean up too. Get that water nice and hot. The forks barely touch the raw chicken. You can wash it with soap and water, get them really clean. You know, that's good enough in my case. You do it right away when you get something right off the grill and get it hot. Keep all your stuff clean. You're gonna need it again. You don't really want to touch that raw chicken when you're done cooking when it's over with. So get that going. Wash the plate really good. And I'm gonna put some soap on there and wash this up. Anyway, wash your stuff as you go. That's what I say. 10 minutes in, just checking on the temp. Put the chicken in 10 minutes ago. Right, just under 400 degrees. I'll deal with that. I think that's good. If I can go 400 degrees for 45 minutes, this thing will be done. Anyways, all we're doing now is waiting for the gosh dang chicken to cook. So let's check it out. Oh yeah, still running like 400 degrees. Looking nice. Let's check it out. I don't even think we need that. Ooh, that's nice. I don't even think we need that tinfoil on it anymore because it's sunk down enough. We'll put it back on anyway. Looking good.
Right?
All right, let's check out this temperature.
I think I've even had even
Oh
seen
man,
Sasquatch
been about
come out.
almost an hour. Look at that, just keeps rising, rising, rising. All them chips in there, beautiful. Let's check it out. Man, we sure do need some light. There we go. We got some light on the matter. Nice. Look at that. Let's check its temperature. It's been on here just about an hour. Ooh. If you don't take that off, it's overdone. Oh my God, emergency. Okay, there you go. All right, let's get this thing off. Use your forks. Grab that sucker. Coming off. Oh yeah. The beer's dripping out of the can in the bottom of the chicken. Nice. Woo. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Right under 170 degrees. If that ain't done, nothing else. Well, I tell you what, this chicken is done. We just took it off the grill, brought her inside. Nice, crispy. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. You know what they say, pulls off, it's done. Ooh, I like that. Look at that dark meat just coming off of there. Well, thing to do, get it off this, right off the beer if you can. Look at that. Lift it right off. Look at that. I hope that's on there. Man, that's perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Ooh, we're going to get rid of that. That down there. That's the hot beer. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Let's see the leg come up. Oh, look. Oh, no. Did it pull out of there? That's so beautiful. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. Just pull it apart like that with your fork. Come right apart. Oh, my gosh. You don't even need a knife. That's what I'm talking about. A good beer can chicken after. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? Oh, my gosh. It just comes right off of there. That is perfect. That is the perfect beer can chicken. You want to pull the wing off, you better grab it by the hind leg because that's nice. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's just see what the breast does. It's hard to cut it when it's fall apart. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, still hot. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Look how juicy that is in there. Oh, it's perfect. I mean perfect. You can't even hardly slice it. It just falls apart. Best thing to do is take it, dip it right into that juice that came out of that chicken. Awesome. Awesome job. Thank you, Lord. And that's about how we do beer can chicken around here. Right at about an hour at 400 degrees. You can't go wrong. It's always done. It's always perfect. It always falls apart. It always tastes good. It's always moist. If you want to be like me, take it off in 45 minutes. That's what I'm saying. Hour, you're done for sure. That's beautiful. You just wash up now, serve a plate, and you're done. Never forget, my friends, have fun while you barbecue.